welcome all the delegates, all friends, all supporters of the right to information. I particularly welcome Mr. James Lindo, who has been with us on every podium fighting for the RTI. Let's give him a hand. I also welcome Mr. Jannat Hussain, of whom we have heard the most wonderful things. I welcome Mr. Reddy Subramaniam, who has, in the spirit of Andhra civil service officers, given us so much support. And I'll just take 1 minute to say that in Andhra Pradesh, the civil service officers have really got a much larger social conscience than the civil service officers I've met in most states. So let's give Mr. Reddy Subramaniam and his team a big hand. Last but not least, let's thank my colleagues and supporters, Mr. Ramakrishna Raju and Bablu. Bablu comes from Manipur. He's a human rights activist and he's always in the firing line and he's always fired at. So a hand for all of us on all the people on the dais, but a bigger hand for all of you, because I think without these 19, how many states are we? 18 or 19 states and their representatives here, the RTI is nothing. And while I'd like to thank Raju Garu for his compliments, let me say that the MKSS with the NCPRI brought in the law. The NCPRI, which was born in 1996, took up the task of making the law, of drafting the law, but it also listened to field level reactions. So while the MKSS was on the streets fighting, the NCPRI was busy making the law. So between the struggle and the law, there was always this dialectic and debate, and that's what made the law good. But MKSS contributed to lawmaking only through the presence of Nikhil Dey. Otherwise, the rest of us were struggling somewhere on the streets all the time. So it's a compliment to this big platform. So the compliments are to the NCPRI and not only to the MKSS. MKSS just began fighting. So let's understand that the credit and merits go to us. I'm saying this because we're going to begin by saying that we have done something. Because I remember one friend of mine I met from somewhere abroad. Hindi में बोलूं? Mix करके बोलती हूँ, है ना? तो मेरे दोस्त कुछ मिले मुझे विदेश से. उन्होंने कहा कि भारत से किसी से भी मिलते हैं वो दुखड़ा ही रोते हैं. कभी कुछ अच्छी चीज नहीं बोलते हैं, उनसे कुछ भी बात करो तो कहते हैं जी ये नहीं हुआ, वो नहीं हुआ, ये नहीं हुआ, वो ऐसा है, ये ऐसा है, हम ऐसे हैं. तो उन्होंने कहा ये अच्छी बात है. अपने आप का क्रिटिसिज्म, सेल्फ क्रिटिसिज्म इज अ गुड थिंग, बट यू कांट मेक इट सेल्फ फ्लैजेलेशन. मतलब अपने आप को पीट पीट के घायल नहीं कर सकते हो, तो कभी ना कभी एहसास तो करो कि आपने कुछ किया भी है. तो मैं सूचना के अधिकार के सारे ऑल द आरटीआई एक्टिविस्ट को कहना चाहती हूँ कि एक सेलिब्रेशन भी होनी चाहिए कि हमने क्या किया है, और उसके बाद जो नहीं हुआ है उसकी लड़ाई भी लड़नी चाहिए. मतलब सिक्के के दो साइड हैं, the two sides of a coin. So if we don't understand the strength of what we have done, we can't fight the battles that we have to fight. It gives us extraordinary energy. So I want to just quickly say that we come here both to celebrate, and we have what have been our significant contributions. One, that is, we have talked about for the first time in India, the RTI campaign talked about the distribution of power. We talked about land before, we talked about poor people's rights, we talked about forest rights. But what RTI demanded was a share in the power of governance and governments. And that's why the attack on the RTI activists is so vicious. Because through every single application we put into an office, we are saying we have the right to decide, we have the right to govern, we have the right to scrutinize, we have the right to say what is wrong and right. हर एक जो हम अर्जी लगाते हैं उस अर्जी से हम अपना हक मांगते हैं, उस हक में अपनी इस देश को चलाने की शक्ति का हिस्सा मांगते हैं, इसलिए हमारे ऊपर इतना हमला होता है. खैर, अब इससे ज़्यादा मैं इस पे बात नहीं करूंगी क्योंकि हम सब लोग जानते हैं, मगर थोड़ा बहुत मुझे लगा इसके बिना बात किए मैं आगे नहीं बढ़ सकती हूँ. अब इसमें जो क्या हमारे बहुत ही कम समय में मैं बोलूँगी, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं बोलूँगी. शुक्रिया बहुत लोगों की है और कह भी दिया है और मुझे लगता है यहाँ आंध्र प्रदेश के आरटीआई ग्रुप को भी बहुत धन्यवाद है, क्योंकि इन्होंने बहुत अच्छा संभाला है, इतना बढ़िया, बिना कोई टेंशन। हर चीज, पिछले बार आए तो भी टेंशन नहीं हुआ, इस बार आए कोई टेंशन नहीं हुआ। हर यहाँ पे एक बहुत अच्छा समूह है। मुझे सारे आरटीआई यूजर्स से एक गुजारिश भी है और एक थोड़ी सी शिकायत है कि हमारे बीच में महिलाएं कम हैं। महिलाएं भी इतनी ही दिखनी भी चाहिए जितने हम हैं। तो इसलिए आरटीआई यूजर्स के, वो किसी राज्य से भी हो, थोड़ा हमारा शरीर, शक्ल और हमारे आवाज भी साथ आना चाहिए। कल के लिए yesterday's process was, in my opinion, a new leaf in the life of the NCPRI. After 16 years of work, the NCPRI yesterday sat down to look at itself and to turn over a new leaf in terms of its structure. It is now apparently really and truly democratic, because we have sat together, 300 of us, and decided on conveners, on a working committee, on the way there will be state and national relationships, everything. So all of us mandated it, and compliments to the team of people who ran that meeting, on whom there must have been tremendous stress, and especially Venkat, to get us through our decision-making process yesterday. We came to decisions yesterday. And I think this is a compliment to the campaign and also to the people who ran the meeting, that we have got up, निर्णय लेके उठे हैं। और हमारे जो आंदोलनकारी, हम जानते हैं बहुत टाइम लेते हैं किसी निर्णय पे आने के लिए, तो बहुत अच्छा रहा कि हम निर्णय भी लिए और संतुष्टि से लिए, और बिना विरोध कुछ अच्छा सा एक कंसेंसस हमारा हो गया। मैं जाऊंगी, अभी दूसरा मुद्दा लूंगी कि अकाउंटेबिलिटी, टुवर्ड्स अकाउंटेबिलिटी, हमारा ये पूरा 2-3 दिन 4 दिन का मीटिंग है। सबसे पहले जब काम शुरू हुआ टू आस्क फॉर राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन, व्हाट वी डिड वाज वी हैड समथिंग कॉल्ड अ जन सुनवाई और अ पब्लिक हियरिंग। हमने सूचना निकाला, उस सूचना को लोगों के बीच में ले गए और वहां हमने पब्लिक हियरिंग की, और पब्लिक हियरिंग में लोगों को बुलाया और उनके बयान हम लोगों ने सुने। तो उस बयान सुनने के समय सरकार हमसे बहुत नाराज हुई, राजस्थान सरकार। उस समय जन सुनवाई को कहते थे ये क्या चीज है, आप लोगों को भड़का रहे हो, ये कर रहे हो, वो कर रहे हो, मगर वो बहुत वास्तविक चीज थी कि जहां कोई एनीकट नहीं था, वो एनीकट के बारे में 3 डिपार्टमेंट ने लिख दिया, जहां मरे हुए लोगों के नाम मस्ट्रोल पे थे। तो हमने कहा आपकी किताब क्या कहते हैं और वास्तविकता क्या कहते हैं, there's a great difference. So the Jan Sunwai then finally got transformed into an institutional process called the social audit, which government accepted first in Rajasthan, then all over the country. And when the MGNREGA was passed, the seeds of the right to information through the social audit were put into the act. Now, if we don't understand, RTI users do not understand that more than how many million people use this kind of process of RTI, we will diminish ourselves. हम अपने आप को कम सोचेंगे। इतने, मेरे ख्याल से करोड़ों लोग राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन को MGNREGA में इस्तेमाल करते हैं सूचना लेकर सोशल ऑडिट करने के लिए, और ये काम हम लोग समझते नहीं RTI का है, मगर RTI का काम है ये। So today we will look at social audit as a part of the RTI process, and we all have a very important role in the future for accountability, because social audit के माध्यम से जवाबदेही स्थापित होता है। If we do not align ourselves as RTI activists to the NREGA social audit process in our various states, we are letting down ourselves. उनको तो क्या, first of all we let down ourselves, और बहुत resistance है। मारपीट, यहाँ नियामत का शक्ल देख रहे हैं, उसका जान लिया गया था, ललित मेहता का जान लिया गया था। राजस्थान में 3-4 लोगों को इतनी बुरी तरह पीटे हैं कि उनको 10-10, 12-12, 1-1 साल, महीना 1-1 साल, 1.5 साल हॉस्पिटल में रहना पड़ा है to get them treated, themselves treated. So the social audit process is a daily confrontation with the government about corruption. It's a daily confrontation about corruption at various levels. It's also a confrontation about misgovernance. So if we don't identify with this process, that is why we are keeping this tomorrow, and I hope more hands will be lifted this evening when we find out how many will go to see how this is done. just give you one example. Section 4 ki implementation, if you want to see the largest spread of this implementation, I haven't visited Andhra, but I can, every village in Andhra, but I can tell you कि राजस्थान में हमारे 9,000 पंचायत हैं, 9,000 पंचायत. Every panchayat has the NREGA information out painted on the school wall, the Anganwadi wall, the panchayat wall, Patwari's information, everything is painted. अब पीले पीले दीवार देखेंगे उसमें लाल लाल से लिखा हुआ होगा. कहीं मैं आपको, I challenge you, कहीं भी राजस्थान में चले जाइए, you go anywhere in Rajasthan, you will see these walls. So Section 4 implementation, the best implementation has been through the NREGA in Rajasthan. So therefore we need to see that also as part of our success. The RTI campaign is to acknowledge it. We have done many things. The RTI has done so many things. It's fought for the poor in a very basic sense. I think they are the biggest acknowledgement for RTI has come from the poor. Rations come sooner, medicines come sooner, the song we sang, the dawa patti, all that, the little things that are the real things which prevent you from living a better life. All of that has come. Teachers have come to report to school, panchayats have run better, the whole system has worked better because of the use of the RTI. Now the RTI has done several other things, and I think I'm not going to go into details because I don't have time, but for the discriminated. Who are the discriminated? Minorities, women, Dalits. It has helped enormously. मुझे पता है कि जहाँ दलितों को मंदिरों की एंट्री नहीं मिलती है, उनके खिलाफ केसेस होते हैं मगर कभी आगे नहीं बढ़ता है. The use of RTI has made access to justice easier. In Gujarat, where Muslims could not access the police station for various things, even after the genocide, they have used the RTI to access information and get that information and get it with dignity without harassment. So there are many cases. I won't go into details. Women, of course, have used it in rape cases, in violence against ourselves, in so many ways they've used RTI. So in discrimination, it's been of great use. In the case of accountability of legislators, of the judiciary, and of the executive, the RTI has been used, and I don't need to explain it to you. You are the users. And you are the people who have used it and shown us how it can be used. So we have had now real confrontation with the Supreme Court. You know all about that case. You know about the fact that we have asked even the PMO for letters and got information. You know that we have asked for information about policy. We have asked for information about so many things. The GM foods, the whole thing was put on hold because of an RTI application. You know, scams have been exposed. I won't go into details. RTI has been used for all this. It has been used for the individual and the collective. व्यक्ति के लिए और समूह के लिए, I'll finish. व्यक्ति के लिए और समूह के लिए, दोनों के लिए इस्तेमाल हुआ है. हम रिप्रेजेंटेटिव डेमोक्रेसी से पार्टिसिपेटरी डेमोक्रेसी की ओर, ये डेमोक्रेसी हमारे लिए चले, उसका नींव हम लोगों ने इससे स्थापित किया है. यूथफुल मूवमेंट, इतना यूथ आज भी, कल भी, परसों भी, भविष्य में भी जहां जाती हूं, young people are attracted to RTI. And I think it's a very important and very significant thing that, and for all of us who have grey in our hair, it's a great optimistic thing that this right will survive and this movement will survive because young people want it to survive and they see it as their hope. In conflict areas, whether it's Manipur or J&K or the Northeast or in Maoist areas, RTI has been a lifeline to establish some line of justice and some line of hope. So for all of us, it has been one of the biggest methods of seeing that we get not only information, but that we get somewhere closer to the constitutional promise of equality and justice, which has evaded us all our lives. So therefore, RTI has come to stay. It cannot now be set down by any political party, but I think we really need to look at a great deal about details, and the new groups that have been set up will certainly do so. About the Shillong Declaration, I want to add one thing I feel we missed out in the Shillong Declaration, which must be in the Hyderabad Declaration, is the fact that we didn't ask for political parties specifically for the transparency and accountability of political parties, expenditure and all that they get in there for their various public action. I think that should be added. I'll end by saying our great demand has been for truth. If you look at the basics of the RTI campaign, what is it but a demand for truth? And I'll quote a favorite poet of mine I've been quoting for years, and I'll quote him again. He's a South African poet who said, what is democracy? Democracy is asking, democracy is speaking truth to power. Democracy is speaking truth to power, making truth powerful and power truthful. और जैसे लाल सिंह जी ने कहा एक मीटिंग में, जिनको उनको पूछा गया था तुम यहाँ क्यों आए हो, तुम्हें सूचना का अधिकार क्या चाहिए, उन्होंने सबको बोला, जहाँ अफसरान भी बैठे थे, उन्होंने कहा कि हम सोचते हैं कि सूचना का अधिकार मिले नहीं मिले तो क्या हम जिएंगे या नहीं जिएंगे। उन्होंने अफसरान को तरफ हाथ फेर के बताया, आप सोचते हैं सूचना का अधिकार मिल जाएगा तो आपकी कुर्सी रहेगी या नहीं रहेगी, मगर उन्होंने अंत में बोला, दोस्तों हमें सबकर मिलकर सोचना चाहिए कि ये देश रहेगा या नहीं रहेगा। तो सूचना का अधिकार इस देश की नींव को मजबूत रखने के लिए कानून है, उसको हर समय लागू रखना चाहिए। इस वजह से हम लोग NCPRI या कोई RTI मूवमेंट चलाते हैं और उसको आगे बढ़ने से लोकतंत्र की नींव मजबूत होनी चाहिए, न्याय मजबूत होना चाहिए और हमारे संविधान में हमारे लिए जो हक दिए गए हैं वो मजबूत होने चाहिए। शुक्रिया।